everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It's Saturday the 30th of October 2021 and today I'm heading over to Lancashire for AFC Fylde versus Gateshead in the National League North. So just got off the train at Kirkham and Wesham now, gonna go get a bit of scram and then head down to the ground. AFC Fylde are obviously top of the National League North, currently won all of their home games, so it's going to be a tough game for us this today, but as I keep reiterating, on our day we are good enough to beat anyone. I don't think this will be any different. Obviously we are going to have to be at our absolute best, and if I'm totally honest, I'd be happy with a draw here today, but there's no reason for us not to go for it. If we come here with a good attitude, a positive approach and that, then you just never know. Obviously between now and Christmas we've got some massive games coming up really, so it'd be nice to leave here with some positives today and take them forward into those games and really start to build some momentum. Obviously it's been really frustrating this last sort of week or so, the Brackley game and the Curzon Ashton game being off for COVID cases, but fingers crossed that we won't have too many more of them and we can start to get some momentum going. Right, so Gateshead are now warming up. I think we're going to be an hour away this afternoon. We're still waiting on Fylde. Seems they're putting in a new stand. Last time there was nothing at all behind that goal. Right, here come Fylde up to warm up. It's probably going to be an usual all white this afternoon. Go on! Oh! Hit it! Oh! Go on! Save that.
We're on the pitch. We're in 3-1.
Off, Rick.
We're on.
It's far too easy. You're doing this.
Shoot!
Right. So the players have been pulled over for some reason. I have no idea why. It'll be interesting to see what this is all about. So our players now going off. It seems that the referee can't continue. We've had to find a new match official from the stands. Our players have gone off for a bit. Right, so the new officials for the game is about to restart. Best chance I've had so far. We need 40 ideally. Right, so 13 minutes of added time. Half time, AFC Fylde 2, Gateshead 0 after 13 minutes of added time. As far as the half goes, we started pretty well, but without really creating anything too clear cut. Then I think it was about 15 minutes or so into the match, Fylde had that shot which ultimately Chapman parried out, but it seemed to sort of bring them to life a bit, and from there obviously they went 1-0 up, then 2-0 up shortly after. The first one, to be fair, was a good strike. It was a good strike, but yeah, maybe could have kept it done better, I'm not sure. Second one we made it too easy for them, I'm not going to lie. But since then, we've had a couple of chances. We've sort of grown back into the game. Fingers crossed we can get back into the game in second half. I mean, if we are to get anything out of this, I think we need to be scoring ideally in the first sort of 20 minutes of the second half. But yeah, what did you make of it?
Hello there. Personally, I think we're very disappointing, but I think we'll create more chances. The game's not lost. I think there's chances. We'll get a goal early in the second half. We get a goal early in the second half, and I think the game's there. You know,
oh, yeah.
Even I'd take a point, top of the league. You know,
so would I.
If not, but you never know. Get a goal early in the second half and see how it goes.
That's it. Football's unpredictable, isn't it?
Yeah,
let's just see how the second half goes. Come on, Gateshead.
Go on! Hit that cunt! Oh! Go on! Oh!
Go on! Oh! Go on!
Get it! Fuck's sake! I don't want the zombie.
Too late, mate.
Get it!
Oh!
Get out! Hey, it was steady in there, mate! Shoot! Quarter ball!
3 minutes of added time.
3 minutes of added time. This game's as soft as a log. There's not been a lot happening all the second half. Full time, AFC Fylde 2 Gateshead 0. I think today's game was always sort of going to be needed to be taken with a bit of a pinch of salt, really. Fylde, very formidable at home, top of the league for a reason, and got a lot of players that have played at a higher level in the team and maybe should still be playing at a high level, but they've got a very high budget, which and they'll be very determined to get out of this league after the way they were relegated a couple of years ago because of COVID and that, when they still had a few games left where they could have maybe got out of the relegations on the National League, but it certainly wasn't through lack of effort on our behalf. That has to be said. We didn't abandon our philosophies or anything. We still tried to play football the right way. It just wasn't to be in terms of breaking them down, but there were positives from the overall performance, that has to be said. And we're still having a pretty good season. We're still so up there in the league is very close at the minute. I mean, we get some points from our games at hand. All of a sudden, our league table position looks very, very different. And you know, we've got a really good chance against Altrincham in the cup next week. I think. I know they're in the league above, but they've had a little bit of a dip in form of late. And it's winnable, especially at home. But we'll just have to wait and see. And I'm obviously disappointed with the result. You never want to lose, but I'm not overly disheartened by the overall display, I must say. Anyway, I will do the outro a bit later on.